You want to ask a simple question, and your mind freezes. Is it much money or many money? You know one is for countable and one is for uncountable, but this rule feels broken. You can count money, you can count time. So why do we say how much time and how much money? This confusion is frustrating. It breaks your fluency. You hesitate, you guess, and you hope you said the right one. This small moment of doubt makes you feel unconfident. It makes speaking feel like a test you didn't study for. But what if I told you there is a very simple, clear logic to countable and uncountable nouns? And what if I told you there is another phrase you can use that makes this rule almost unnecessary? Today, we are going to stop guessing. First, I will show you the simple visual difference between much and many. And then I will give you the Zen Solution, one simple phrase that will give you instant fluency. You will leave this lesson with clarity and with confidence. Welcome to the English Zen Podcast. Our goal today is to replace that guessing game with a calm, simple system. The entire much versus many problem is based on one idea: the difference between things we can count and things we cannot. Let's start with the easy one: many. The job of many is simple. We use it for nouns that are countable. Countable means you can put a number in front of it. You can see them as individual, separate items. 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, 1 friend, 2 friends, $1, $5. Because you can count them, you use many. We use many most often in questions and negative sentences. How many friends do you have? How many books did you buy? I don't have many dollars. The logic is clear. If the word is plural, if it has an S on the end, like friends, books, or dollars, you must use many. This is the first half of our system. We now have the first half of our system. If you can count the items individually, like friends or dollars, we use many. But what about the other side? This brings us to our second word: much. The job of much is to work with uncountable nouns. Now, this is the word that creates all the confusion. So let's find the calm, simple logic. Uncountable does not mean impossible to measure. It means the noun is a single mass, a liquid, or an abstract idea. You cannot put a number in front of it. You cannot say 1 water or 2 rices. You say a glass of water or a kilo of rice. The water itself, the rice itself, is a single mass. This brings us to the big problem: money and time. The rule is simple. We do not count 1 money, 2 monies. We count dollars. Dollars are countable. Money is an abstract idea. It is a block. It is the same for time. We do not count 1 time, 2 times in this way. We count minutes or hours. Minutes are countable. Time is an abstract idea. So, if it's an abstract concept, a liquid, or a mass, you must use much. How much money do you have? How much time do we need? I don't drink much coffee. We now have our complete logical system. Many for countable things like dollars, much for uncountable things like money. This logic is perfect, especially for asking questions like how much or how many, and for making negative sentences like I don't have much. But this still requires a lot of thinking. When you are in a natural conversation, you don't have time to stop and analyze if coffee is a mass or a liquid. So now I will give you the Zen solution I promised, the easy fix. Are you ready? Here it is. The phrase, a lot of. A lot of is the simple, natural, and universal phrase that can replace both much and many in positive sentences. It works for everything. Look at how it simplifies the problem. Countable, Friends, I have many friends. Correct, but formal. I have a lot of friends. Correct and natural. This is the key to your fluency. In daily conversation, use a lot of for your positive sentences, and save much and many for when you are asking questions or making negative statements. We now have our complete, simple fluency system. Let's put this system into practice. We will not analyze just the noun, we will analyze the job of the sentence. First one, sentence is, I have homework to do. Let's analyze. What is the job? It is a positive sentence, plus it is a simple statement. The noun is homework, uncountable. Could we say, I have much homework to do? Grammatically, yes, but does it sound natural? No. For positive sentences, our Zen solution is always best. The answer is a lot of. I have a lot of homework to do. Second one, sentence is how people were there. Analysis. What is the job? It is a question. We are asking how. Now we check the noun. The noun is people. Can we count people? One person, two people? Yes, it is countable. What is our tool for questions with countable nouns? Many. How many people were there? Third one, sentence is I don't have time this week. Analysis. Job is I don't have. This is a negative sentence. Noun is time. As we learned, time, the idea, is uncountable. What is our tool for negatives with uncountable nouns? Much. I don't have much time this week. This is the fluent system. That moment of hesitation, that test in your mind, is now gone. It is replaced by a simple 3-step system for fluency. You now have the logic and the easy fix. You know the difference. Many for countable, things with S, and much for uncountable ideas, like time and money. But more importantly, you have the Zen solution, a lot of. This is the goal. The goal is not to memorize lists of nouns. That creates stress and slow speaking. The goal is to build a calm, intuitive understanding and to have a simple tool, a lot of, that works every time. Start simple. Just try to use a lot of in a positive sentence today. This is the Zen approach to fluency. Small steps taken consistently always lead to big results. For your practice, leave a comment below using our system. Ask me a question, how much or how many. If this lesson brought you a feeling of clarity and calm, please leave a like and activate the notification bell so you don't miss our next lesson. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the English Zen Podcast for more simple, clear guides to essential English. Practice calmly, and I will see you soon.